All right, well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win one, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champion. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long, it's so daunting, because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there, and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion, and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diego Nightmare Sanchez! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round one here. Diego Nightmare Sanchez mean mugging the camera as usual. This is a guy who is very hard to put away, and even late in his UFC career, still exceedingly hard to get out of there, something his opponent is certainly aware of as he takes on this veteran here tonight. Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. Man, no feeling out process whatsoever. These strikers are getting after it early.
They don't like each other, and they are trying to get the opponent out of there right away.
Oh, beautiful uppercut by the boxer there. For the BJJ guy, sorry, man, your key is nowhere to be found like many division hits.
You know, knees can be caught for takedowns, uppercuts can't. You're allowed to be at distance when you throw it. He showed that. Look for him to continue to go to the well with that strike.
Oh, and he connects there. Topuria gets the single leg takedown. Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the chute.
He got it done, man. Takedowns were the emphasis in camp, and he got it done. He has to be happy that it worked to perfection.
Making all these shots count. Topuria's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
He's got to be careful here. That was nice.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Topuria, oh, flying knee up top. Topuria gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Sanchez's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. First round winding down here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, the separation in the clinch.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Round 2 underway.
Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
Nice jab. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to us.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, here's the head kick. It's blocked. Overhand left.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Well, we told you off the top that this boxer had plus takedown defense despite no...
Oh! He's hurt. Oh, my goodness. Got hurt again.
Beautiful diving strike lands.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut. This is a terrible position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ilia Topuria. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Topuria. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Kimura right into the armbar now.
Dude is a wizard on the ground, man. You are always under attack.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to
think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Topuria. Final seconds here of round 2. Topuria is now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice straight punch there.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, big elbow.
Postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Sanchez.
Getting them out here. Big right hook there by the champ.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ilia Topuria.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. We might get a stoppage here soon. Sanchez's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly, the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Back mount now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Topuria. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Changing the position.
Sanchez's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, then posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're gonna stop this fight. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round.
Oh,
UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner could stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Topuria. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job.
Ref will help you here. He says the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Oh, nice.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
With a huge win tonight!
Oh, my Lord!
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon. He's so good at everything, every single skill that you need to become champ. He has mastered, and he showed it in this fight.